Hello? Hello? Hello, check. Hello there. Hello there. And welcome to another members video, which is going to be available for you guys watching on premium as well. Because I want to kill two birds with one stone, to be completely honest with you. I want to do my Game Week 3 reveal. That's going to be fun. And I just want to talk about yesterday, to be honest with you. Not going to lie. I'm going to beat about the bush. I'm absolutely gutted about the Liverpool result. Because I am a Liverpool fan, remember, Jason? And the fact that obviously my captain failed miserably, and it was miserable. Is it time to get rid of Salah? Yes! I was listening to the game on my way home from work. Listened to TalkSport. And I essentially was very excited hearing what was going on in that first half. I'm thinking, Trent and Robertson, or Trent especially, sound like they're in for a haul. These boys sound like they're going to be in for a big haul tonight. And I'm thinking, maybe I should have captained Trent after all. It never crossed my mind, but you know what I'm getting at. Get home, because I'm 35 minutes away from home, from work. And I'm thinking, right, let's get in. Let's start watching the last 5 minutes or so of the match and settle down and watch the second half. He's in. He scored, Danny Murphy says, and I'm just like, for fuck's sake. Genuinely, like, just fuck off. And then my next reaction was, what did Cage Pap say about Zaha? And I can't remember what he said about Zaha, but it doesn't really matter. But I do remember putting a 50p on him the week before to score. Just jack shit. Of course, the following fucking week he goes and scores against Liverpool away at Anfield. And by the way, anybody watching this on the premium right now for free, don't expect any analytical dissection of the fucking performance of Crystal Palace and Liverpool. If you want anything like that, go to fucking Planet FPL or FPL Wire. It ain't going to be happening here. I'm just going to give you my immediate reaction to what... Well, not even immediate reaction, is it? My thoughts on what the fuck happened. When I was able to finally watch the second half, I'm lying in my bed. Over there. It's down there. And I'm like, right, let's listen to the Bill... I always listen to podcasts when I'm watching a football match. Right, let's put on the Bill podcast. Listen to good old Rod Skase, Ian Fletcher, a.k.a. Rod Skase. Let's listen to him talk about the play that he's in, about World War One, in the trenches. Kids, do your homework. And then as I'm watching the game, I'm thinking, Salah? I haven't even heard his fucking name. On TalkSport, I heard his name twice. Salah's putting a good tackle there. Oh, Salah with an effort with his head. Great ball from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Salah could have done better. That's all I heard. Second half, 10 minutes in. Anonymous. And I'm just thinking, this is the Salah that I am now remembering from the end of last year. The Salah which, yeah, he puts 100% effort into the matches. I'm not going to sit here and say that he doesn't put any effort in. He fucking does. He's clearly a team player. We were discussing on a members video yesterday, weren't we? That's about team playing, and it doesn't matter how good your team, how good your individual players are. If you're not playing as a team, you're going to fail. Man United, a prime example of that. Incredible individuals, as a team, utter shite. Sorry for the swearing, Dan. Yeah, Dan complained about the swearing members. Let's embarrass Dan even more. Anyway. He'll hate me saying that. He won't even watch this. So, yeah. Salah as a team player is up there with one of the best. But I'm then lying in my bed and I'm thinking, do you know what? This is literally what happened, right? So we all do it. Don't sit there or whatever you're doing and pretend that you don't. I'm watching the game and I thought, I'm listening to the podcast and I'm like, do you know what? I want to check on my on what it would be like to get rid of Salah and bring in Núñez. Literally, I go on the FPL app, which is shit, by the way. I'm probably going to delete the app because it's a fucking waste of time. I may as well just use the website. Look at, take out Salah, put in Núñez, and quite literally, all I hear is, oh no, what's he done there? It's going to be a red card. And I look up, and I'm like, red card for a Crystal Palace player. Thank God, thank the Lord. Praise be. Oh, Núñez? What? Yeah. Fucking Núñez, as you all know. And I'm just like, have I just jinxed it in my own head? So he gets sent off for don't get me wrong, it was an aggressive shove in the other player's head. Was it Anderson? Shoving his head. But sometimes I do think to myself, if you're going to do it, at least, not that I'm an expert in any form of combat. Combat? The only thing I'm in expertise in when it comes to combat is Mortal Kombat, and even then that's spelled with a K. Kids, do your research. Great game. Mortal Kombat 3. Oh, what a game. Finish him. So I'm just thinking, well, there's my captain blank straight away. Now, ironically, Liverpool look more, it's the usual line, isn't it? Liverpool look more like they had 11 players on the field rather than Crystal Palace. Diaz scores a wonder goal. I'm not going to lie, my immediate thoughts was, Jason, of course, has got him. Then my next thought was, it really isn't worth having Salah, is it? It really isn't worth it. It really isn't. And then by the end of the game, I'm just like, wildcard? Hit the fucking wildcard. Now, since then, I mean, I'm recording this at 19 minutes past 7 on Tuesday. You guys on Premium are watching it now on Wednesday evening at 8. You members are watching it now whenever you are, hopefully with sound on. That was ridiculous, by the way. I have no idea what the fuck happened there. For context, for anybody watching on Premium that's not a member, basically, I uploaded a video, and for whatever reason, it didn't have any sound on. And the only people that could listen to it, the ones that were having it through a laptop or a PC, or anything but a mobile phone. Very peculiar. And then, thankfully, it all was corrected. I don't know what the fuck happened, but like, to give you more, to a bit of transparency, it takes roughly an hour long video takes roughly for me about in total 30 minutes to upload in total. So yeah, by the time like I'd seen the messages about there was no sound, that was like 2 hours after it had initially been uploaded. So yeah, clearly something was going on with YouTube, possibly yesterday. But yeah, I've calmed down since then. I've kind of relaxed. Still putting the captaincy on Salah. Begrudgingly. Because Man United are just absolute fucking garbage. I ain't got any other options other than Haaland in my team. Haaland. Should we piss off some people here? You can't pronounce his name right. Oh, fuck off. But yeah, I'm going to be captaining Salah this week. So yeah, just quickly, Trent Robertson coming in with fuck all. I mean, Trent getting a bonus point. How many did he get in the end? I've actually seen this for the first time. You got a bonus point, 1. You got the bonus points last. I know you lot are all going, it was him. Diaz 3, Elliot. All right, okay. You got 2 and okay. Trent with 1. So, and Zaha, Eze with 1 as well. So yeah, Trent with 1, 1 bonus point. Robertson obviously 2. Cancelo 11. I know some people. I think it was John Harris that said, would it be wise captaining Cancelo this week? I think scoff at it, but I said, look, I think there's better options in your teams. The answer's evidently there wasn't. Reece James with 7. My team is fine. Kulusevski, fine. Lingard coming in with an assist. Salah, Saka, Bailey, and Haaland. Now, members will know this. I've already done my transfer this week. I did it on Sunday. No, I didn't. I did it on Saturday. I did De Silva in. I did good old De Silva in. And I'm not playing him. It's going to be Nico Williams. Yeah, De Silva in for Bailey. Just to get that. Because I knew De Silva was going to rise in price. Got that point. Okay. Got the rise out of it. My next potential transfer that I could do is I'm looking at Iverson. Let's keep saying that. I talked about on Sunday surgery. Iverson out for Henderson. Reasons being that I just think Dean Henderson's got more opportunity to be getting the save points ahead of Raya and Sanchez. That's the only reasoning. I'm seeing Nottingham Forest potentially as the new Sheffield United. I'm just keeping an eye on the price rise site. I personally use FPL statistics for the price rise. Usually pretty accurate. Iverson doesn't look... I think I've got until maybe... So as I said, I'm recording this now on Tuesday. I can't see Iverson going down in price at all, to be honest with you. He's at 29% going down. And that's on Tuesday morning. So that's probably going to rise to about 35% by tonight. Whereas Henderson, he was on 19% when I looked last time. Now he's at 44%. So I think probably by the time you guys are watching this on premium, Premiere, whatever, I may have done the move. Just because I can't lose out on that 0.1 because I can't afford it. Then I've got 0.5 in the bank. Yes. Ward has got Southampton at home. Is there an opportunity that Ward gets a clean sheet or save points against Southampton? Yeah, but going on my own gut instinct, the answer is no. Leicester are shite defensively. Southampton can score. I can see that game being... Here we go. I always go in favour of Leicester anyway at home. Always a 2-1 win for Leicester, so I'm going to predict 2-1. Whereas Dean Henderson, Nottingham Forest up against Everton away. Do you know what? 1-0 either way. 0-0. Well, there's your clean sheet. So I'm going to make potentially a profit on that. Potentially a +2. Whatever the maths is. So yeah, it's probably going to be done for a -4. The team itself, I mean, as I stated last night, is fine. I'm still looking at around game week 4, game week 5. Game week 4, game week 5 to wildcard. you could argue on with Stevie, aren't you? Then you're missing out on the potential points that the players that you're thinking of bringing in could be getting you. Well, then so be it. But my team ain't bad enough to wildcard. Harbour Boy made a point in the members chat. He's done a -4. He's taken out 3 players. His team looks fine. His team's virtually the same as mine, give or take. Give or take, it's virtually the same as mine. So I can't quite see me needing to do a wild card for the sake of what? Bringing in the odd player here or there, which isn't necessarily a major issue for me. So, for instance, do I really need to be getting rid of Saka? No. Do I really need to be getting rid of Lingard? No. I've already said that I'm giving Lingard the first 3 games. I said that over those 3 games, I want over those 3. Should I just say that again? Over those 3 games, I want to get a goal and an assist. Well, he's already got the assist. I said that's my... maximum returns, I would have wanted 2... Well, I'm stating the obvious, but realistically 2 goals over 3. That would be the maximum realistic returns. But realistically, I expected a goal and assist across the first 3. If he returned 2 assists, I'd still be pretty happy. He's on 1. And he's away at Everton, a decent fixture. You've then got the likes of Salah away at Man United. He won't be playing up front. I saw someone saying that. Is it going to be now the Salah show where basically he's going to be put up front? Well, no, Firmino's there. Unless Firmino's injured, which I don't think he is. Why didn't Firmino come on? Is it just the simple fact that he wanted just pure energy? I don't know. But yeah, Firmino didn't come on at all yesterday, which is a bit strange. But yeah, Salah's going to be my captain. And then Haaland away at Newcastle. Now, I would not be surprised if Haaland returns another 1 goal and assist, or basically a double-digit haul against Newcastle. Would not be surprised at all. But my immediate transfer thoughts are for a wild card. That's just like my immediate shit, but I'm staying cool with it. And it would be the likes of KD being for definite. I'd be getting rid of Robertson. I'd probably get rid of Reece James as well. Probably. I'd be getting rid of Lingard. I'd be getting rid of Saka. And then I'd be bringing in the likes of KDB, Martinelli, Jesus, another Man City defender. Oh no, I wouldn't be able to do that. Sorry. I'd bring in a Chelsea defender, for Reece James. Maybe even just go with that risk of Cucurella, and I'd probably go with Dyer or something or even Zinchenko, something like that. And then obviously I'd get rid of the goalkeeper as well. Upgrade. Well, I say upgrade. Bring in whoever, Henderson. But the reality of the situation is that this team is not an emergency problem. However, interestingly enough, though, I did predict on the Sunday surgery stream that Jason's probably wildcarded. Well, we've got a bit of a hint to that. We have got a bit of a hint to that. Because if you look here, hopefully this is up on the screen, which it is. So this is the Discord. It's the members chat section. And just up here, there we are. Haaland, Kane and Jesus up front, question mark, from Jason. So it looks like Jason's hit the wild card. And he's looking at the strikers, it looks like. So on Thursday or Friday, I think it's going to be Friday when we stream next together, we're going to find out Jason's wildcard team. Because if I show you Jason's team here, I mean, I thought I've had it bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're both in the same boat. But he got 52 points. And that's the team he's going to be wildcarding out of. So he's got Mendy in goal, Trent, Walker, Dalot, Zinchenko, Rashford, Sterling, Diaz, De Bruyne, Saka, Haaland. Well, I'm guessing he keeps De Bruyne. Players that he's going to keep: Trent, Walker, Zinchenko, De Bruyne, Diaz, Haaland. So he's probably going to be getting rid of Sterling, Rashford, Saka, Dalot, Mendy. So that's 5 players. That's just a guess. He could have got rid of De Bruyne, but I wouldn't be getting rid of him. I'm not going to be getting rid of De Bruyne. No fucking way. As it stands right now, he's worthy of captaincy every single week. As it stands right now. Captaincy every week. He's got his best mate up front now. Not literally, but he's got his best mate up front. He is having a laugh. He is going to be, honestly, double-digit hauls, double digits in goals and assists this year easily. That's just Premier League alone. And he's gone up in price. He's now 12.1. So, yeah, I'm probably. So this time next week, so you guys watching it on the members video, this time next week, Tuesday, there'll be a video about me that I've either hit the wild card or I'm very happy at the fact that Salah got a goal and assist versus Man United in a 3-0 victory. Because when I watch that game, which I won't be able to, in fact, I say I won't be able to watch it. Let's have a quick. When's the date of that next week? Just find a shitty calendar. There we are. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, so I'll be working that day. I think No, I won't be able to watch the first half. It'll be the same as last night. So, if I still see no significant improvement in Salah at all, because like I said, I was not impressed with him whatsoever. I don't care that he only had 10 men. Even though, like I said, he looked still really energetic. Just not threatening enough. Although, that fucking shot that he had, where he twist-turn shot, and I actually thought it was fucking in. What a goal that would have been. But yeah, I am going to probably at that point go, Steve-O, you've gone with the 4 game weeks. Salah's done jack shit. The difficulty thing is their fixture list, but I would swap him down to Kevin De Bruyne. That's who I'd swap him down to. But they got fucking Bournemouth, for fuck's sake, on Saturday. I mean, how long do you fucking persist with this guy? I wouldn't be bringing in Son. It'd be Kevin De Bruyne, for definite. So Crystal Palace for Man City, Bournemouth for Liverpool, both at home. And then the following week, Man City at home to not. Well, in fact, fuck that. It's midweek. Oh, brilliant. Fantastic. Midweek football. Kevin De Bruyne up against Nottingham Forest, or Man City up against Nottingham Forest. Liverpool up against Newcastle. Tough fixture. Again, KDB captain stands out. Yes, I'm a KDB fanboy. Following week, Man City away at the god-awful Aston Villa, Liverpool away at the god-awful Everton. This is fucking awful to decide. But I think for me, this game week 3, is going to be significant for me personally regarding Salah out for KDB. If I see some improvement in Salah's performance versus Man United, i.e. he has to return against Man United, and I will not accept anything less than a goal. If he just gets an assist in a 3-0 win or whatever, I'm not happy. A goal minimum he has to get me, and obviously depending on performance. But a goal he has to get me against United. These are teams that Liverpool have got a title. Like I said, Man United, Leicester, Southampton, Leeds, all conceding goals for fun. You could probably add Aston Villa in that, to be honest with you. Probably add Aston Villa into that. But yeah, those 4 specifically, and there's Man United. And Liverpool do like to play Man United. It's just final test for me. And if not, see you later. Piss off. Out of my team. And I think a lot of people are going to be in the same boat as me, thinking about what they're going to be doing with it all. But yeah, I just want to quickly say the feedback on these. Excuse me while I cough, crying out loud. That's the after effects of the C word. The C illness. That's the after effects of it. Well, for me anyway. But, yeah, the feedback on these members' videos has been really good, surprisingly. I just want to quickly, all you guys listening on Premiere, see you later, because you ain't going to be interested in this. If you are interested in this, I'm just going to be going through members' comments on the YouTube thing and just chatting nonsense for the next however long I can be bothered to chat, really. Members, I always say this to you guys, if you're not interested in bullshit chat, see you later. Thanks for the support. But, yeah, the comments that you guys have been making about these members' videos, I really do appreciate. And it's been really good feedback, considering, ironically, it's not even about the FPL stuff. And anybody watching this on the Premiere, I keep banging on, and I say this on the streams anyway, but I keep making this point that once channels, podcasts become real, basically, that's when my ears prick up. Like, yeah, I always use, for instance, Andy Let's Talk FPL or Planet FPL as the prime example. Yeah, when it comes to talking football or fantasy football, it's really, really interesting. But after a period of time, I'm like, I don't really care about FPL anymore. Can we just talk normal shit? That's just me. And obviously, channels like theirs and podcasts like theirs are very successful with the format that they do, because they're very good at what they do. But sometimes I find that actually when Andy goes on a tangent about his diet or exercise or life in general, when Planet FPL talk about anecdotes about their own lives, about what's going on, I find that so fucking fascinating, because you get to see behind the curtain. And that's when I really, really enjoy the content. And, you know, I think a lot of people that watch the members' videos seem to appreciate it when I'm chatting more about my work circumstances than the FPL stuff half the fucking time. And I have always said that I want to do it on my own podcast at Total Stevo, if anybody wants to listen to that shite, on Spotify at Total Stevo. There's another plug. But yeah, I want to do a podcast about retail and just its politics and how much I absolutely just cannot get my head around. My basic argument is I can't get my head around how retail makes filling shelves difficult. How can you make filling apples, yogurts, milk difficult? I mean, we just mentioned Cage Paps here. He was on the show on Sunday, and I made this point on Sunday. the day after Sunday surgery, but that Cage Paps and FPL Bailey were fucking fantastic guests. It was just, the last 2 Sunday surgeries have basically been members only call-ins and the odd person joining in if they can be bothered to call in. And so yeah, props to Firetog, John Harris, Cage Paps and Bailey for making the Sunday surgeries enjoyable and fun. But Cage Paps is saying, great FPL content. Where else can you pay as little as $1.99 and get these kind of tips? Yeah, tips about how not to be a moron in a supermarket. Do you know, whenever I'm actually at work, like genuinely at work, I don't know why, I just think about Brew, because Brew actually comments on some of the stuff. And it's like, yeah, next time I'm in the gym, I won't do this because now I'm going to realise that people are going to get pissed off with it. Or next time I'm in a shop, I'm not going to do this, because you get the idea. And yeah, I just think, like, here's a tip for you. Anybody going into a supermarket, whether it's Asda, Sainsbury's, Waitrose, Tesco, it doesn't matter. Just remember, when you're speaking to a member of staff, just speak with them with a bit of respect. Just say, hi, can you please help me find wherever it may be? Now, don't go into a shop, just walk in like we get at our place, and just go, excuse me, mate, where's the milk? Have a fucking guess. I'm down the alcohol aisle. Do you really think it's going to be down here? Why don't you go towards the fridge section? Now, if it's like a really obscure product, for instance, off the top of my head, some specialised lentils, then yeah, maybe come up to a member of staff after you've been looking down the section where, like, the pasta section or whatever, or the rice section where lentils would be, and you're looking for a specific product. At that point, you have every right to come up to a member of staff and go, excuse me, I'm looking for lentils, could you please help me find them? Oh yeah, you'd think they were down there, but actually they're around the corner here. Fine. But for these dickheads to just literally walk into the shop and just be like, oh yeah, mate, do you do bottles of beer? Let me think. We're a large supermarket. Do we buy bottles of beer? Why don't you go to the fucking alcohol section? That could be a start. And if you're looking for a specific product, then you can come to me and ask me. Until then, stop fucking wasting my time and do it. Like another one yesterday. You are aware, Steve, this is going out publicly, yeah? Another one yesterday. Yeah, I'm just wondering if you do birthday cakes that are nut-free. So all I did was eventually do what she was doing with me, which was looking on the back of the box with the ingredients, seeing if it had any nuts in. And eventually we just both came to the same conclusion. Yeah, it's just these products here which literally say no nuts on it. It's like, why did you need my help? So weird. Yeah, there's your tips. And he just says here, next time you're at the checkout and hear the beep, think of the fun you could be having on Supermarket Sweep. What was that? I know I referenced Supermarket Sweep. Why did I reference that? If you could hear it through the silence. Case Paps is saying here, what you describe about the fire alarm in general. So, to give a quick overview, we had a fire alarm go off in our shop by accident. And essentially I was the only one that, give or take, dealt with it, whereas everybody else were just like, is this real? Fuck me. What you describe about the fire alarm and in general useless managers. Who's watching this? Manager sounds a lot like Law of Triviality. Now, I will have to probably read this at some point. Is there an audiobook version of this? I hate reading. There's a wiki page on it. But in short, it describes how people will get involved and care about the sinful things because they can. The traditional example is in a nuclear power plant project. And most of the time is spent on simple things like what material the bike shed should be made out of. Yeah. Like I say, I can only comment on the retail section. And okay, when I was 16 up to 18 years old, I was a microwave technician. And I don't mean as in an engineer that knew how to fix microwaves. I mean as in when I was a chef at the equivalent of a Weatherspoons. That's all you are, a microwave technician. How long for the soup? 30 seconds, chef. I need it quicker. Okay, chef, the clock's going down as quick at the same time as what you normally do. I need it now. 10 seconds, chef. Hurry up. But that's just, I get it. That's a service where we need to serve the food within reason as quickly as possible to the standards that are required of the company. Or just food standards in general. Is the food adequate to eat? Yes. Did it fill me up? Yes. Will I come back here again with a smile on my face? Yes. I don't remember. The only thing I remember about where I used to work was it was just the staff certain members of the staff I didn't like. That was it. But then again, I was only 16, 17, 18 years old. 19, 20, 21, 20. Between 16 and 18. I was in my 20s. So I would not even have known about politics back then. But yeah, moving into where I am now in my life, I'm just like, how the fuck can, honestly, these politics fuck with people? I mean, as you know, I'm a massive Bill fan, and interestingly enough, a friend of mine, she's training to be a policewoman right now, a police officer right now. And she's telling me lots of things about the training and everything. Nothing major significant detail, but she's telling me enough where I find it so fascinating that I've got anecdotes from the bill to kind of compare it to, because like I said, the bill represented real life issues. And she was talking, like, for instance, in a thing about how they've got the training for the use of an asp and CS spray. Well, by weird coincidence, I'm at a stage in the bill now, which is 2005, where the storylines are about when asps were being used incorrectly by the police. It's just fascinating. Well, now, like, fast forward 15 years, 18 years, and, you know, the use of an asp now is so highly... I can't even think of the fucking words, to be honest with you. Shall I just pause for a second? Yeah, $1.99 for this. Fucking hell. Every day. Every fucking day you get shit like this. But, yeah, the use of an asp, essentially, you really do have to last resort for it. But back then in 2005, police were just like bang, bang, until these stories were coming out about police being sacked or put into prison for the accidental deaths or injuries to people, that the bill then obviously replicated that in their show. And it's just really interesting. And now, obviously, like I say, that those things, they do happen to this day, but not to the extent of what it was back then. It's just really interesting. But yeah, it's just when they talk in the bill about the politics and stuff and how, like, you know, it's all about public relations. And then 1 minute it's about public relations, the next minute it's about paperwork. Yeah, but we can't get out on the streets because we got to be spending 2 hours in here. I remember one episode specifically. I remember this in real life. The public coming out and complaining about the fact that why are there no police on the streets? Well, we got to do the paperwork. If you do the paperwork, you're not out on the streets doing anything. Yeah. And then several months later, they realise, yeah, we better get the police out on the streets, sack off the paperwork. Paperwork still exists, but it's not to the extent of what it used to be. Not to my knowledge anyway. Any policeman actually watching this, if you want to contact me and let me know, please do. Remain anonymous. But yeah, it's just fascinating. Like I say, politics in work. I'm sure people watching this are like, yeah, the issues that I have is with my friend that works in a hospital. He just talks about the fucking, I can't go into too much detail, but like really a case about the laziness of management and the duty of care towards certain members of the public. He just says it's absolutely fucking disgusting. Can't imagine what it's like in a world where you're having to care for human life. Yeah, Dally Paul is just loving these streams. Zimmy there saying, another video, this is incredible. kick us about neighbours that play loud music. So again, just to give you context for people that don't know what the hell that's about, I came home on, I'm not going to repeat the full story, but basically my housemate, fuck me. He was playing music very, very, very loud at 8:45 in the evening. I just wanted to come home, and like even just playing it loud in general. Even if it was like 3:00 in the afternoon, I would have probably said, "Look, mate, just keep it down a bit. I get it, but I'm in the room next to you. I don't want to be hearing doof, 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 doof. You know, while I'm trying to just enjoy something on TV. It's like, I'll give you another prime example. In gyms, when they play the music really loud, usually it's when they're doing a class. And they've got like whatever music playing as loud as possible. And then you've got your own headphones in. You've got to then put the music up on your own headphones, but it becomes so loud that you don't even enjoy your own music. So then you've got the distortion of the main music, the distortion of your own music. It's just like, that's just fucking driving me up the fucking wall. Ridiculous. But yeah, I just had to tell my housemate, like, can you turn it down, show some consideration, blah, blah, blah. But he was drunk, of course. And then the following day, I just had a brief chat with him and just said, look, you've got to show consideration for other housemates. Living on your own, do whatever you want. In a house share, stop it. It's ridiculous. Anyway. But yeah, neighbours that play loud music and bass is so annoying, especially when I'm getting home and need to rest, take a nap, and it just makes me want to. And then he uses some violence. Violence, Alex. Any Clockwork Orange fans out there? Violence produces violence. But yeah, I mean, even in the members chat, there's a lot of talk. I mean, Karma Baby has already said he's doing a -4. So we're back to FPL again. Karma Baby's looking to do a -4, would you believe? I know he put up a very aggressive tweet about getting rid of Bailey and Dina. So I'm assuming that's what he's done. I can't even see where his comment is, would you believe? But anyway, I know for a fact that he's doing it. But yeah, I think you know, overall, it looks like I'll be hitting the wild card soon. I think, like, if you are in the boat of, you know, some of the people in our YouTube chat league, or in fact, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just quickly go over the members league for a second here. So at the top, Peter Scullion continues to dominate. Look at that team there. Sanchez in goal, Trent, Cancelo, Zinchenko. I said this on the stream the other day, didn't I, on Sunday Surgery? I said, these players that have got Salah in the team and haven't captained them, but have captained someone else and they're doing very, very well, and they've already got their points returned from the captain, tells me that Salah's going to blank it. It's always those working out the averages, all this bollocks. But yeah, Cancelo, Zinchenko, Bailey, Salah, Martinelli, Kulusevski, De Bruyne, Wilson, Jesus, all pulling through for Peter. Every time I say Peter, I just go Peter Griffin in my head. He's on 165 points, which equates to a 12,673 rank. If I'm in his shoes, I'm personally sacking off Bailey, get him gone. Potentially, and this is just potentially, because he's got 2 free transfers, potentially getting rid of Wilson for Tony. The problem is, though, is that Peter has got nothing in the bank. And Wilson and Tony are the same. In fact, Tony's gone up in price, hasn't he? Oh, hold on a minute. He'll have 0.4. So that will give him 4.9. So if you wanted to do a -4 to maybe upgrade a defender, So Wilson, Bailey and Patterson out for Tony, De Silva, and then he'll have 0.4 to maybe get in the defence. Very difficult, but certainly he may have already done his transfer. But certainly Wilson, the fact that he's got Man City next, I think maybe even just do the straight swap of Tony in for Wilson potentially. So he's on 165 points. You've then got FPL Sparta John. He's second, 159 points. He's another one doing very, very well. All these players are very similar. There's not much in it. It's just who's your odd differential here or there that's pulling through. He had Allison last night. He'd have been fucked off last night, Allison. But look at the team. Don't need to do anything. Maybe Saka. I think at this point, potentially Saka out for Kulusevski, potentially. Look at that back five. Cancelo, Trippier, James, Walker, Trent. Like, what the fuck, man? Just stick with it. There's a small possibility that John, this specific game week, could be benching Trippier at home to Man City. Can you class Trippier as a, quote, premium defender? Well, he's come from Atletico Madrid, Tottenham, Burnley. Always does well. Do you know what? I'd fucking probably play him, but yeah, maybe Trippier's on his last legs. But he's another one. 2 free transfers, can do whatever the fuck he wants. Already got De Silva in his team. I think personally, John, if you're listening, Saka out for Kulusevski. That's my immediate reaction. You've already got the 3 up front. Martinelli, well, you've already got 2. Then on top of that, Martinelli, Jesus. By all accounts, Matt, you watched the FPL casuals. Matt was saying about, look, he's not in his favoured position. Right wing back. That's Saka, that is. 2 free transfers. Honestly, Saka to Kulusevski. Done. That's what I'd be doing anyway, if I'm in your situation. But what the fuck do I know? You'll completely kick the shit out of me. Kranik Florin. He's then 3rd in this members league. Once again, these scores are just fucking ridiculous. 79 points. John having 77. Peter with fucking 82. Ridiculous. Look at that team there. Apart from one name that stands out like a sore thumb. I can already hear you. Yeah, Neto. Get him fucking gone. Get the fuck out. 58,000th in the world. He's got 0.5 in the fucking bank. 2 free transfers for this. So Mendy, Trent, Cancelo, James, Walker, Salah, Diaz. Fuck's sake. Martinelli, Neto, Haaland, Jesus. Get rid of Neto. In fact, I mean, keep Nico Williams. Fucking hell. You got 6 million in the bank. 0.5, 6 million. Oh, you can't go up to Rodrigo, can you? Damn. It's such a fucking shame he's 6.1 now. I mean, admittedly, they got Chelsea next. 6 million or less for a player. Could you... This is I'll tell you what, Kranik, this is fucking tough for you, mate. You got three Man City in already. Salah out? No. You don't want to be getting rid of Salah out of Man United. You don't want to burn a transfer. I'm sacking off Neto, but for who? 6 million players that have got a decent fixture upcoming. But you kind of want to keep for the kind of like the long run, but not too long. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, John. Crannick. Your name's Crannick. Not John. For crying out loud. Let's have a quick look here at 6 million. 6 million or less midfielders. You ain't going to go with Pascal Gross, Jensen, De Silva, Jorginho, Dewsbury Hall. 5 million. Southampton at home next. Think of worse. For a 1 week punt, I can think of fucking worse, John. I keep calling you John. Crannick. Lingard at a push, but that just sounds like bias from me, doesn't it? You don't want to be going Bruno. Well, no, there's no point in going Bruno Guimaraes because he's got a fucking thing, hasn't he? Man City. Well, maybe Brighton away at West Ham. West Ham conceding goals at the moment. Brighton's players, midfielders wise, Gross, Trossard. Trossard's 6.5. Crannick, that's a fucking tough one, mate. I think. I mean, personally, if I'm in your shoes, I'm netto to 4.5. That gives you $1 million in the bank, and upgrading Nico Williams to a 5 million player, 5 million defender. That's if I'm in your shoes, and then a complete push. Cucurella. He looked fucking good, mate. He looked fucking fantastic. Oh, there's more swearing, Dan. He looked fantastic. So you would have Trent, Cancelo, James, Cucurella, Walker in your team. It would mean triple up on Chelsea's defence, but Cucurella looked good. He looked good. It's a fucking tough one, but yeah. That league is, like I say, it's very tight. There's not many points. So between the top four, it's 9 points between the top four. Gabriel De Rop up to Peter. And then it's 12 points, fifth, with Anurag. You got Matthew Zaishi there, 15. Lewis Kirkby's there. He had a storming game week. 88 points. Captain De Bruyne. Wow. He had the perfect... You played De Silva as well. Taking the fucking piss. He played De Silva against his own team, Man United. And he had Perisic on the bench. I mean, fuck me. Fucking wind up. That's ridiculous. Bailey and his team as well. I know I've just missed out Gabriel De Rop, who's fourth, but let me just put Lewis's team up on the screen, because that is ludicrous. Look at that. The perfect game week team. Ward, Trent, Walker, Trippier, Salah, De Bruyne captain, Martinelli, Bailey, De Silva, Haaland, Jesus. That is ludicrous. He did one transfer this week. I'm guessing it was Kane. I'm guessing it was Kane to Haaland. Yeah. The irony. I mean, again, it's a lot for a lot of people, but Kane doing what he did. Tosser. But yeah, excellent score there, Lewis. Hello, lads. But yeah, moving on to Gabriel De Rop's team. Again, one of our moderators, very regular contributor, not just to the streams, but obviously to the moderators as well, and the Discord. Very, very, very active. A lot of things that you see on Discord and the interaction on YouTube are with Gab. Ramsdale in goal, Walker, Trent, Robertson, Trippier, Kevin De Bruyne and Salah. Fuck you. Martinelli, Kulusevski, and Pereira and Jesus. Once again, What do you change from this team apart from maybe... I mean, the fact that you're having to pay Pereira winds me up even more. Who the hell did you bench for Pereira? Probably Nico Williams is probably your only other starting player. No, Doherty. Doherty, Greenwood and Taylor. Wow, you got Doherty. Wow, you lost some money on him. Who am I getting rid of out of that team? Well, it's Doherty, isn't it? 4.9. Unless you've already moved him on. Who are you bringing in for 4.9? Off the top of my head, you know, what teams are cheap? You're all the promoted teams. Fuck Wolves, crying out loud. Everton, forget it. Crystal, forget it. Brentford at a push, maybe. Castagna of Leicester. Maybe. Arsenal defender, if you can. Oh, no, you can't. You've got Ramsdale. There's some options out there. There is some options, but you're looking at the scraps. But certainly for a 4.9 or cheaper 4.5 defender. Yeah. But nothing wrong with this team. I don't know if you've got 2 free transfers. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, you do. This is the thing. These people with luxury. And he's got 1 million in the bank. Oh, fucking hell. Fuck you then. You do whatever the fuck you want then, Gab. You're taking the piss. His rank is, so he's a few points off top spot, 85,000th. 85,000th. To give you context, I'm on 110 points. And my rank is 4.7 million. That's only 46 points off Gab. One captaincy right, and I'm shooting up to the moon. To the moon! As Professor Calculus says. To the moon! Wow, coming up to an hour. You guys on Premier, fuck me, stop saying, where's Premium again? Oh, YouTube Premium, of course, yeah. Yeah, won't be complaining after this video. I was expecting a 6-hour-long video. Tough. Yeah, there we have it. Members, obviously, you're getting this now. You guys on premiering, you're watching this to the end right now. And yeah, as ever, thanks for watching. If you are enjoying the content that me and Jason are producing, easiest way to support the show is just hitting the subscribe button. Road to 10,000. Do you know what? For the premiere, I may clickbait that. Road to 10,000 subscribers. Help out a brother. Brother. There's a Clockwork Orange reference again. Hi, Mr. Deltoid. Anyhow. Yeah, and also obviously liking this video as well. Oh, and also if you're watching on the replay, comment below. Look at that. Shall I try and get a thumbnail from this? Look at that. There we are, Alex Follow. That got a thumbnail thing. It was like that. You. What the fuck am I doing? I've lost the plot. Yeah, so, and if you do enjoy these members videos and want to have more interaction with myself or Jason, why not become a member? $1.99, like I say, $1.99. Become one of the 100 club. We've now surpassed 100 members. Come on, we want to get a minimum of 600 members. Come on, 10% of our subscribers. If you become a member, I can do this full time, every day a video. Fuck me. But then you'd have nothing to talk about, Steve. Yeah, you're right. No shit about fucking work. Anyway, as ever, thanks for watching. Catch you later.